Hey guys, welcome back to another Let's Get Political video. Today I will be ranking all of the 2024 presidential Republican candidates that were at Wednesday night's second Republican debate. Sorry, before I get in the video, sorry about the recent lack of videos. I don't know why, just haven't been on posting, and I'm going to post more. I think I'm going to make what's it called election night video, so you guys will love that video, I hope. So everybody hit the notification bell so you can get that cool video and know when it's done, but I'm working on it right now, so yeah, watch out for that. But yeah, sorry for the recent lack of content. I'm trying to post as much as I can. Just really haven't been getting to it, so yeah, but let's start. So seventh place, I have Mike Pence. I think at last night's debate, Mike Pence was very awkward and emotionless. He really just didn't have charisma last night, and he really made some awkward comments. Like the "hot for teacher" comment really was terrible and very awkward, and that was just like the worst thing ever, to be honest. During the whole debate, he was really just had no tone in voice. He was just talking the whole time, and even on policy, he was just very vague, to be honest, and he really wasn't passionate or a strong debater as well. And he was also kind of cocky in some ways, talk about experience and other stuff. He was pretty cocky on that. So I put him in seventh place last. He was definitely by far like the worst candidate on stage. Sixth place we have Doug Burgum, the governor from North Dakota. I feel like they didn't. Well, obviously Doug Burgum got the least speaking time during the debate, so he really tried to. Where he was the one candidate that was doing the least well, so they really didn't give him a lot of speaking time. But I think because of that, he really wanted. Doug Burgum still wanted to put himself out there, really. So he kind of interrupted a lot during the whole debate. He was interrupting. Nobody asked him to talk, and he was just yapping about something. So he was really not that. He wasn't terrible though. I mean, him on the policy, I feel like some voters were appealed to, but he really didn't do too much during the whole debate. So I'll put him six. Mike Pence is way worse though, but yeah. Nikki Haley is fifth place. Nikki Haley, I feel like now this is where we're getting serious. These are the major candidates, so you guys watch out for that. I mean, get ready for this. But Nikki Haley is the fifth place, which I was not going to expect putting her there. Because before the debate, the first Republican debate, she was doing really well in the first Republican debate. Many people say she won the debate. I would say she's second or third place. She did really well in the first debate. But in the second debate, she really came off as an angry person. She was just very. I feel like she wanted to come out as passionate or someone that stands up to bullies, as her campaign says. But she really just came off as angry. Um, she just yelled at Vivek Ramaswamy, calling him like stupid and stuff. And it was just like felt weird. She was just like mad. It felt like the whole time. On policy, she was just Nikki Haley on policy. They really didn't give her a lot of speaking time until foreign policy, which is expected because she was the UN ambassador. But I'll put Nikki Haley at fifth place. She was just too angry and stuff. I have Tim Scott fourth place. I feel like I put him fourth place not because of his performance, but I feel like he did well on policy. I feel like he really used his time on the debate well to show Republican voters what his policies are. So I do think Tim Scott, honestly, is going to take a boost in the polls somewhat. He was awkward though. That's the point. But I feel like on policy, he could appeal to some certain Republican voters that really don't like Trump and want some more reasonable, common sense policies. I feel like Tim Scott really appealed to them. But he was awkward, so I'll put him at fourth. But better than Haley, because he wasn't mad and yelling. Even though Tim Scott was interrupting on it though, so that's why I'll have him in fourth place. Now, top three. This is getting big now. In third place, I have Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis really didn't have any key moments. I think in the beginning of the debate, he was really weak. But for the last half of the debate, I think he really did well. Didn't do well, but came off stronger. So that's why I have him third place. Really though, he really didn't do too much, but I think he said some good things. Obviously I feel like the reason I put him up so high is because all the other ones were not really good. Ron DeSantis obviously looked like the most awkward human being though. He didn't sound very awkward, but his looks were very awkward. The thing about Ron DeSantis that is not appealing to him is his charisma or his personality. So it really was. He came off really awkward looking during the debate. He was head bobbling, doing weird hand gestures. It was just really off. It didn't feel right. But on policy, he did okay, and I feel like he didn't lose any voters during the debate. So second place, I have Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek Ramaswamy, I think, did good. He didn't really have any bad characteristics, in my opinion. I feel like he was good on policy. He didn't interrupt when it wasn't necessary, or get mad at people, and he wasn't very awkward either. So I feel like by appearance, he was really strong on that. He made good points for policy as well, I think, in my opinion. And I honestly, to be honest, I feel like that he could have done a little better though. Obviously, I feel like if I had to choose one, I don't know how to explain it, but he came off as a little cocky. Not as cocky as the first debate though. The first debate he was very cocky, but yeah, second place for Vivek Ramaswamy. I really don't know what to say for this one. In first place, I have Chris Christie. I think Chris Christie won the debate because he was a very strong debater. Obviously, Chris Christie is known for being a strong debater. He's obviously Marco Rubio's worst nightmare. So, if you guys know that reference, good job. But he made a lot of good points. He didn't just the thing I really was glad with, and I think he did really well at. He wasn't attacking Trump the whole time. Well, of course he attacked Trump quite a bit though. This is obviously Chris Christie. That's one of the biggest parts of his campaign. But he also really talked about policy more in this debate, and he made really solid, good points on policy, and he had really good moments too. He seemed strong and felt more of a presidential figure, but if that makes sense. And he just was really good at debating, and they really didn't show him that much. He wasn't awkward, so that was good too. And he looked serious, so I don't know if that's bad or good, but probably good. But yeah, that is it. This is a shorter video, and I don't know. I feel like I've been stuttering a lot, making more YouTube videos recently. So I feel like if I make more YouTube videos, I feel like I'll get back into it. But yeah, sorry if you think I was stuttering too much or something, or the quality wasn't good. But I think this debate is going to affect the actual primary. Not really. I feel like it could sway a couple of voters, or just make some voters that were voting for their candidate more likely to stay with that candidate, if that makes sense. Like a Tim Scott voter was more confident in voting for Tim Scott. I feel like that could affect it. But vote wise, like, will it change or sway any votes? I don't think this debate will. We will see when we have a new poll. But really didn't affect anything in the debate, I think. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.